The first thing we have today, man, is we have iPhone's roadmap, bro. Let's take a quick look at this and let's see what it's talking about. See what we think about this, chat. So 2025, the second half of this year, they're supposed to be dropping a 17. And I saw some leaks about this. I don't know if this is like really real or not. Like, I don't know if this is like something that we should actually be taking seriously or not. If we just look at this looks like it's been done before. Not gonna lie. Looks like it's been done before. This looks a little bit different. This look like the Pixel. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? This don't look like the Pixel. We don't even gotta see the bottom of it. We could just see the top. Now this one look kind of different right here. This one, I could kind of get behind that a little bit. I feel like this kind of look a little cool. This looks straight. But why is this all spread out though? What's the point of that? I don't get it. Why not just boom, boom, boom? To make it look different? We need the 0.5 option in selfie mode. Ooh, that would be fire. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be fire. And then they got the Pro Max right there. Okay. So then they want to drop next year. They want to drop the 17E. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Do this seem like, is it just me, or do this seem like kind of lazy? It just seemed like lazy, like design. Dang, I hate having to turn my phone around and hold it backwards to get a 0.5 pic. Okay, so in 2026, the second half of 2026, they want to drop a foldable phone, bro. They want to drop an iPhone Fold. Would y'all buy this? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'd buy it or not. I don't know. Straight Samsung copy. This is definitely a Samsung copy. Definitely 100%. This is a copy. I didn't see nothing like this ever before. Besides that, so. But would I get it for my iPhone? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want like a tablet phone. Not sure. And then they're gonna drop a 18 Air. I saw the Air is supposed to be like super thin. And then they're gonna drop a 18 Pro. Now this one has the thing in the corner. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's not in the middle. It's in the corner. Which I don't know how I feel about that, chat. I don't know how I feel about that. That looks like it don't look like an iPhone no more because of that. To me, it don't look like an iPhone no more. 2027. 2027, they want to release the 18 and the 18E, which you know what I'm saying? What are they even going to change? They're not changing nothing really design wise. So what's going to be different? I have no clue. And then 2027, yeah, 2027, another iPhone Fold, the second one. They're going to drop that. And then they're going to drop 19 Air. Are they going to drop 19 Pro and 19 Pro Max? And there's no year after this, so I'm pretty sure we can all guess and assume that they're going to do a 19E. They're going to do they don't have a regular one at the bottom of this, so they're going to do a 19 and a 19E in 2028. So wait, we getting different versions of the 18 before we get the actual 18? I guess they saying they're going to do the same exact thing with the. Oh no, they're not going to do the same thing with 17, but they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do that with the 18, and then they're going to do that with the 19 as well. So they're going to like switch up the way that they do it, I guess. Why? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, brother. I couldn't even tell you, brother. I could not tell you at all, actually. I couldn't give you not a single detail. All right, so next. Apparently, right? Apparently, in this picture, there's a detail that we all missed. I don't know if anybody else noticed it or not. I definitely didn't. But right here, Jason has been shot and he's bandaged up. What significance does this hold? None. It's just like, oh, look, that's something new I didn't notice before. I don't think I even noticed the helicopter in the background. Matter of fact, you feel me? Boom, bandaged up. If they know how they want the phones to be in a couple years, why not just work towards that goal right now instead of dropping these other phones? Because they got to make money. And they make money every year. That's what keep their investors. You know, they like these people are kind of like locked down by the investors, bro. Like they gotta do stuff to make profit every year. You know what I'm saying? They do not need to make money. Yeah, they do, bro. They do, bro. Why? Because they investors go back out and they ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, just do what they want to do no more. You feel me? That's how that junk work, bro. They get forced to do stuff. You feel me? I think if it was up to Apple themselves, they probably would drop a phone like every 2-3 years. Or they'd be dropping phones like how as much as they drop consoles. You feel me? But because investors want to see money coming in and growth every single year, that's what they do. You feel me? They drop a phone every year. Because if you really think about it, Apple's demographic of people who's gonna buy their phone is the same exact people. They make all their profit off the same exact people. Like, how many people are who own Android really switching to iPhone at this point? Like, to be real, Android is kind of ahead of the game. You feel me? iPhone just like feels better to me, I believe. Like, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? If my phone ever got cut off, I got internet, I can still make calls and stuff like that. I don't know if Android can do that now, but like, you know what I'm saying? Without having to use the app. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. I do know that though. But yeah. So next in news, man. Next in news, we got the PSP. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no like real link or nothing like that. You feel me? But apparently they're supposed to be dropping the PSP. I know y'all can't see, but they're supposed to be dropping the PSP around the same time they dropped the PS6. So probably in 2 years. 2027, I think the PS6 is supposed to be coming out. The new consoles, next gen consoles supposed to come out 2027. I'm like 90% sure. Now, is my 90% accurate? No, it's not accurate at all. I don't know when that junk really coming out. That junk could be coming out 29. You feel me? PS6 gonna be trash? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think they have a lot of room to still grow. I don't feel like consoles have hit a ceiling at all when it comes to how powerful they can make these portable machines. You feel me? I think console, as long as they're not like directly competing with PC, they have room to grow. You feel me? Once they are competing with PC, will they become more expensive? Probably. I think consoles are only going to get more and more expensive. Eventually, they're going to be a band. It's going to cost a band to get a console, but that mug going to be able to push frames and quality just like a PC. That's what I think. I think that mug will be able to push frames and quality just like a PC can, and that mug will be at least a band. It's gonna be at least a band, bro. At least. You feel me? So yeah. PS5 Pro is basically just the PS5. Yeah, I heard it's like 10% better. Like people were saying like GTA 6 is gonna be able to run 60 frames a second on PS5 Pro. I was watching my boy Luke Stevens. He be doing all the gaming news and stuff too. And he was saying like GTA is like a CPU bound game, and the PS5 Pro's CPU is like 10% better than the base PS5. So it's really not gonna be no difference for real. Like no difference for real. 10% is not really a lot. That's not, but you're not about to get 60 frames of the craziest ray tracing ever. Like built-in ray tracing, and you go jump up to 60 frames off of 10%. They might get 45 though. I give them that. They might get 40. They might get 40, 45 though. You feel me? They might get 40, 45. They might could do that. I don't know though. Probably not. I don't even think they'd be able to do that. Watch, the PS6 will be 10% better than the PS5 Pro. If they do that, I hope they don't. That'll be the only way they sell it is if they just have really good marketing. That's the only way. Their marketing scheme is gonna be what gets them sales, rather than like the console actually being good. You see what I'm saying? That's definitely what will happen if that's the case. If that's the case, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? that's the case. Okay, so Nintendo, bruh. Nintendo, bruh. Key, I dare you to go watch a comparison vid of the PS5 and the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. I seen one already. I saw it was like just a little bit more deep. It was like it wasn't even that big of a difference. What it was is things that were further away had less pixels. Like, and it's like the edges were sharper, but they weren't sharp still. So it like really was not no difference. Like, it wasn't no difference that you would be able to really tell at all. You feel me? And that's only in like games that where you can kind of mess with stuff. You feel me? So I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it's really. You feel me? Nintendo new terms allow them to permanently brick your console, your Switch, for things like mods, any type of cheating, stuff like that. They'll just brick it. Mods though, I ain't gonna lie, cheating I get. Mods is crazy. Mods is crazy, bro. Mods is crazy, bro. I spent my money. Let me do what I want to do. If I want to mod my junk on like single player games, let me mod my single player game, bro. Are you serious? I bought it. You feel me? They really don't want you to have no type of ownership or freedom in any game that you own at this point. Mods is wild. How's mods wild? Oh no, yeah, mods is wild. Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro. Cheating, I get. Cheating, yes. Mods, no. Let me do what I want to do. Are you serious, dude? Let me mod my junk. If I want to mod a game I spent $80 on, I should be able to mod a game I spent $80 on. And the worst part is when you now it's getting to a point you go spend $80 on the game, and then in like 4 or 5 years, not even that, they might, oh yeah, this game canceled, we cutting off the servers. You can't even play the game no more because it's only online. Even if it got story mode, you still won't be able to play it. Like that's where they shifted to, bro. And they need to stop that. Y'all don't want us to spend $80 on your game for us to play it for a certain period of time, which y'all determine. Bro, what if I buy this game and I don't want to touch it until like 2-3 years down the line. Let me see what this game I'm talking about. And then I play it and love it. You feel me? I'm sure that's happened. I'm sure people do that. You feel me? That junk crazy, bro. But let's get to the next thing. Let's get to the next thing, man. Okay, so boom. Somebody said on Reddit that the cars look like way more realistic in the second trailer than they did on the first one of GTA. And I want to say, yeah, they do. The first trailer, I feel like the first trailer they haven't like really gone over. I'm pretty sure what they do is they make the game and then they get it to a point like this is what it's pretty much gonna look like, and then they polish over that to make it look even better. And I think they're gonna probably do it another time and make it look even better before they actually drop it, because usually Rockstar games look way better than they did in the trailers. But if we just like scan around, bro, you got motorcycles, you got dirt bikes, ATVs, they own them. You got like biker gangs and stuff, mobbing through the streets, popping wheelies and all type of things. The reflections look really good. But let me show you guys something that I noticed that I don't think anybody else noticed, bro. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me pull up. I should have already had this pulled up. My bad. But let me pull up trailer number 2, and let me show y'all something. Let me pull up GTA trailer 2, and let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what I noticed, bro. This one got 108 million views. Eagle Eye Key in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all boys something. Let's go full screen on this. Let's skip to when he riding past old girl, right? She talking about, hey Jason. Do you see this? Do you see this? Hold on. Let me make it bigger for y'all real quick. Do you see this? Y'all don't see this? What I'm looking at is stickers on the car. You feel me? Decals on the car. This is what I'm looking at. Now, if we go to trailer 1, if we go to trailer 1, you see that there is a whole car scene in GTA, bro. There's a like actual legitimate car scene in GTA, and this is something that you gonna be able to like really explore. You feel me? This is something that you gonna actually be able to explore and be a part of. You feel me? You got people hanging out the car taking videos. You feel me? Next shot, they posted up. They deep. This got to be like a car show or something. Look, they got all their cars out. You feel me? They got the 300 crazy rims. They leaning up against that mug. You know what I'm saying? They got the lower old school. They got the high end old school with some 20s, with some low profile 20s on that mug, or some 30s or whatever. It might be 32s. They don't look that big though. They might be like 22s max. You feel me? Hanging out the trunk and stuff like that. This is a actual car scene, bro. Motorcycles over here. There's a car. There's a car scene. You got a motorcycle. You see what I'm saying? With the decals and stuff. Look, I didn't peep this on the windows. You got stuff on the windows. I didn't peep this the first time. I think the level of customization that's gonna be available to us in GTA 6 is going to be crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We used to just be able to change the you feel me? Change the color of it for real, but we wasn't able to put stuff on the windows and you see what I'm saying? Have these decals and stuff. You feel me? We wasn't doing that, but now it's looking like we gonna be able to. And it's like it's so much different things with the cars. You gonna make your character an MMA fighter? I'm gonna do everything that's available, bro. I'm gonna do everything available. You feel me? So they gonna be doing MMA fighting. They gonna be in a gym. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna. There's not gonna be a single stone unturned when it comes to GTA 6 for me. I might 100% it first run through. I ain't gonna lie. I might try to 100% that mud. We gotta do everything. You feel me? Not just achievement wise, but like do every activity. You see what I'm saying? But we got like mudding. You gonna be able to go mudding and stuff. Trick out your trucks. You know what I'm saying? Your off-road vehicles. I think there's gonna be a lot of customization in this game when it comes to cars. And that's something I don't think has been really talked about. You feel me? Look at the different dirt bikes. All of these are different colors. There's not a single one that is the same like layout. Not even these two. Not these two. None of them are the same layout. So it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a whole bunch of customization and a lot of things that you'll be able to train and not train, but change. I'm gonna get home from MMA training and get on GTA 6 and MMA train. I believe that too. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be fun. I feel like it's gonna be super fun, bro. It's gonna be super fun. Okay. Next up. Gears of War Reloaded, man. Gears of War Reloaded. This is in a whole different language, so I'm not exactly sure what that junk say. But we'll hear more about the physical version of Gears of War Reloaded on June 8th. It's priced to be expected. It's around $50. I'd like for it to be like 40 though. I'm not gonna lie. 50 is almost full price. Shoot, that's only $20 off of 70. $30 off of 80. I will take that. I'm happy about that. Don't charge me $80 for a game that's come out twice already. You feel me? But I feel like also don't charge me $50 for a game that's come out twice already when we bought the original for like probably less than that. The original was probably $25. The original Gears of War is probably $25, bro. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's supposed to be coming out this year, and GTA E-Day is supposed to be not GTA. Gears of War. This is the second time I said that. Gears of War E-Day is supposed to be coming out too, and I'm excited for that as well. I'm not gonna lie. Gears of War E-Day. Y'all probably go. If y'all not interested in Gears of War, y'all probably gonna get mad at me because I'm gonna be posting a lot about Gears of War, bro. It's gonna be a lot of Gears of War streams where we just chop it up, have fun, play the game. I go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the sweat. And then it's gonna be a lot of you know what I'm saying, videos. I want to make some videos on it too. Maybe we do that. You know what I'm saying? Next up, it's now time for our daily dose of cringe. I hope you guys are ready. I played like not a lot of this, and I don't know how cringy it's gonna be, but I felt like I just got a feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just feel like, oh yeah, this is about to be cringy. You know what I'm saying? You just get that feeling like this is about to be weird, and that's the feeling I got. So with that being said, It's time to sit down now because now you're watching videos. Time for us to watch some videos, y'all. Hey, Boba, what you think about how we do it, how we start our streams now? I ain't gonna lie, I like this. I rock with this. You know what I'm saying? I like this. You feel me? Nah, this is fun. I ain't gonna lie. W News for real. You see what I'm saying? We all stay updated and things of that. All right, let's get into this, bro. Let's get into this. Hold on. Hold on. Started from the beginning. Let's unmute it. I ain't gonna. I'm a little nervous, chat. Well, I'm nervous.